In the few minutes it takes to go through this, thousands of dollars will be stolen online. The big question is, will any of it be yours? Today we're going to build a fortress around your digital wallet. So, let's get right into it.
It's the question that kind of flickers in the back of all our minds, right? Every time we tap, click, or transfer money. We live in an age of financial magic right at our fingertips. But what's the real price of all that convenience? And who's looking when we're not?
And that's the catch, isn't it? We absolutely love the ease of managing our money from the comfort of our couch, but that very comfort opens up a door. And on the other side of that door, cybercriminals who see our convenience as their golden opportunity. So first up, let's really dig into this trade-off we make every single day. The convenience we get and the cost that comes with it. Just think about your financial life today. You're probably transferring funds to a friend while you're online for coffee. You're paying bills from your couch using an e-wallet without even thinking twice. Our money doesn't just live in a bank vault anymore. It lives on the internet.
So, how in the world do we navigate all this safely? Well, it all starts with guarding your digital keys. You've got to think of your passwords and your personal info as the only thing standing between your money and the people who want to take it. You have to guard them fiercely.
Okay, picture this. Your phone rings. The voice on the other end sounds super calm, professional, maybe even a little urgent. Hello, this is your bank. We've detected a security issue and we just need to verify your account details. It sounds legit. It feels totally real. And it is a classic trap. Now listen up, because this is the golden rule. The absolute non-negotiable truth of digital banking. Your bank will never, ever call or email you asking for this information. Not your password, not a one-time code they just sent you, not your PIN. If someone asks for these details, it is a scam. Full stop. End of story. You might think criminals are using some kind of complex, high-tech code to break into accounts. But a lot of the time, they just walk right through the front door. Passwords that are based on birthdays, or your pet's name, or simple things like this, they're the digital equivalent of leaving your key under the doormat. So let's cook up a password that's nearly impossible to crack. It's a simple recipe. Start by mixing up uppercase and lowercase letters. Then add a few numbers. After that, sprinkle in some special characters. And the final, crucial ingredient, you've got to change it periodically. This simple recipe turns a weak little lock into a bank vault. A strong password is your first line of defense, for sure. But the environment where you do your banking, that matters just as much. So let's talk about creating safe spaces for your financial transactions.
Okay, here are the clear do's and don'ts. On the do side, you always want to look for HTTPS in the address bar. That little S stands for secure, and that little lock icon. On the don't side, avoid public Wi-Fi and shared computers for banking at all costs. Why? Because they can be crawling with spyware that's just waiting to capture your every keystroke. And never, ever click a link in a suspicious email to get to your bank. Always type the address in yourself.
And when you're done with your transaction, don't just close the tab. Always, and I mean always, hit that log out button. It's also a really great habit to clear your browsing history, especially if you're on a shared computer. And that convenient autofill feature? Yeah, for financial sites, you're going to want to turn that off. It's like a gold mine for anyone who gets access to your device. Okay, so we've secured the digital front, but our financial lives aren't just online, right? Fraud can happen in the real world too. So it's time to talk about physical vigilance. That little piece of plastic in your wallet, it's literally a physical key to your money. Protecting it and the PIN that goes with it is every bit as important as having a strong password. You want to make these actions second nature anytime you're at an ATM or a checkout counter. Shield the keypad with your other hand when you punch in your PIN. Never let your card out of your sight. And if the machine looks like it's been tampered with or someone is standing way too close, trust your gut, just cancel the transaction and walk away. A moment of caution is so much better than a lifetime of regret. All right, let's switch gears a bit. We've been playing defense, but now it's time to go on offense. It's time to set up your own personal financial first responders, the tools that are going to alert you the second something is wrong. You can build your own early warning system, and honestly, it's easier than you might think. First, sign up for transaction alerts on your phone. They'll give you an immediate heads up for any activity. Then, make it a weekly habit to just quickly scan your statements. And finally, have your bank's fraud hotline saved in your phone's favorites. Be prepared before you ever need to be.
And here's why this is all so important. If you see a transaction you don't recognize, no matter how small, you need to report it to your bank immediately. Right then and there. When it comes to fraud, every single second is critical.
So,
what happens if the worst-case scenario plays out? Well, you are not alone in this. For our viewers in India, the government has a dedicated portal, cybercrime.gov.in, to report any incident. For everyone else, make sure you know the official resources in your own country. But here's the real key takeaway. Vigilance isn't a one-time setup, it's a constant mindset. Your financial security isn't just in your bank's hands, it's in your habits. So what's one habit you'll change today?